Hi, I'm Abhilash and I'm your mentor. And today uh, I am going to talk about specifically for all the candidates who are going to write the prelims on 25th May 2025. So we have around 58, 59 days in our hand, but let's keep it to 50 days kind of a thing. So let's see, let's assume that,
Hi,
now the
I'm
weekend is
Abhilash
there.
and I'm your mentor. And today uh, I am going to talk about specifically.
So we have the weekend, we have Eid holiday, and end of March. So many things around, and that might make you feel that like after this I have to change my next years. Now, till date, whatever you have done, you have studied, you have prepared, you have done a foundation course, you have done self-study, you are doing mains practice, you are doing answer writing, you are doing essay writing, you are doing optional. You'll have to stop and now focus dedicatedly on paper one and paper two of prelims and change your gears. Now, this is for, first of all, this is for people who are giving second time, repeating that last time they gave and they could not clear. So I feel the fire would be double up, that this is taken as a challenge that this time they have to clear. So we have to figure out the way that we do not do or repeat such mistakes which were there last time. Paper was unpredictable. People who had the experience of previous to previous time say CSAT was very difficult. So many people feel many things about it, but let me tell you that the uniqueness of this paper will stay as same as possible. It will be unpredictable, it will be surprising, and it is going to have a similar effect to everybody. Now, in that scenario, what exactly do we have to do? Second, people who are going for the first time. Now, people who are giving for the first time, I'm sure you would be well motivated. You would have done a lot of mock tests. You would have been guided that what you should be doing, who are dedicatedly practicing. People who thought that after giving the exam form, I will start preparing, then you are going to be in a difficult time. But nothing is, don't find. I don't. I mean, I cannot say that something is impossible or undoable. It depends upon your focus. It depends upon your capability. And yes, if you enjoy doing it, the miracles are just on your way to happen. But hard work is definitely, and smart work is the way out, what I feel. Now, coming to this today's session, I am going to talk about three, four things. First, I'm going to talk about diagnostic tests. Now, what has happened is now you have given tests, you have studied so many books, you have studied all the topics which is there in your prelims, you have practiced CSAT. Now, one thing for sure, you may not be good at every area. You may be good at something, you may be okay at something, and you may be at least finding difficult some area, all the questions. So now we have to see that in the next 50 days, how we are going to, first of all, know our strength area, know our weak area. Once we have known our weak area, we'll see if it can come to the okay zone. If no, then ignore it. Once we have known our strength area, let's see how much more we can increase our strength. Here, I'm not saying that you have to do everything and go. Reason being, in this examination, you only win by your strength. If you're from the eight subjects like polity, economy, geography, history, current affair, environment, if you feel, see sad, if you feel that being good at four, you're good at four, then that four is more than enough that you have zero error rate in that. Whatever questions come in that, you do it very clearly. That is how you have to approach from now. So you have to see what is this diagnostic test. Where will I get this diagnostic test? Simple is actually you can do any previous year paper and evaluate it according to the question paper. How many topics have come from which subject? How many you have attempted? How much you have correctly attempted? That will give you a rough idea that what you are understanding and how you are attempting. Also, in the description of the YouTube, you will see that in my website, if you I will also offer you a diagnostic test, which is a part of 35 days plan, last mile marathon plan. So you will see that once you do the diagnostic test, you can have a one-on-one session with me. There's a whole pattern of what you have to do. There's a whole instruction of how you have to do. Once you do that, you can send me, you have a one-on-one session and create a strategy for you that how you have to proceed for your next this attempt. So let's say what can be our framework for the next 50 days. Now, first, once we have done our diagnostic test, let's map our strength and weakness. Then we do our filling of the gap, strengthening the core concept, targeting the weak area to become okay. I am saying again, if you see the weak area is not your comfortable zone, then this is not the time to learn a new thing. Then doing mock test, 3 to 4 mock tests on exam scenario, sitting at your home itself, and then your revision through mind map or whatever revision note you have done. See, mock test, now I will say in mock test, you have to see what you are doing at mock test. You're testing your capability to sit for the entire exam. You're testing your capability that whether you have a strategy to attempt the exam, how you are going to complete your paper, how you're from starting from 100 to 1 or 1 to 100 or from middle to anything, any such strategy. And also that track your performance at various of the mock that if you knew that something went wrong, you hard worked, you learned it, whether you could implement the change in that, see the improvement in that. So this is what is the mock test duty is. Now I would say that there are four few items that I want to share. Number one is that if you are looking for prelims revision, that is consolidation, so it is possible in 35 days. And I have a program which is paid program, fee based program, where I'm ensuring that you are able to do a revision lecture of 70% of the syllabus and do a lot of revision MCQs, which definitely will help you to revise. Second is, for example, you don't want that, then there is a boot camp for 5 days, which is again available, which will have, there's a date scheduled to it in mid of April. So in those 5 days, in 50 hours, you will try to cover up as much as area possible and make things recallable for you, giving you practice questions so that you know that what you are focusing on and what you are doing. That will be a boot camp again. The details of which are there in the website elevateias.com. Third thing is the diagnostic test, which I'm going to, you can just go and, you know, either ask me through WhatsApp or however, I will send it to all the people who have enrolled or subscribed to the free 35 days plan or who have registered for this Zoom sessions. So you can, if I have your email and data, you will get the diagnostic test today itself. You go through the instruction of doing it, and then once you have completed the homework, you can schedule on one-on-one with me, and we can have a discussion of creating a strategy with you of how to take forward the, as per your own uniqueness, how will you approach the exam. So this is about the exam. This is about the next 50 days and the free program which I have spoken. Apart from that, do subscribe to the YouTube channel because I have done a lot of lectures which I'm going to put live, and this is designed to help you revise and with your practice MCQs so that you consolidate your preparation, especially for all the people who are doing self studies at their home, at their places. Do not worry, there's a lot of good content available to help you revise. Focus on the quality stuff and try to stay as much aligned with your goals for the prelims. And now focus or gear up more towards prelims examination. You have any doubt, any thought, anything which you are stopping you from taking any action, you may reach out to me over the WhatsApp. All the links are there in the description or even email. WhatsApp is a faster medium and I will definitely respond. With that, all the best for your exam. And yes, 50 days are ahead and I'll be sending you the diagnostic test. And let's see if you are joining the boot camp or the 35 days revision plan. So if you do the 35 days last mile plan, the boot camp is already included in that. You'll be anyways part of the boot camp. Okay. With that, all the best. Thank you.